Welcome back to Words of Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idle. You know what I didn't think I would be doing at 2:30 in the freaking morning? Defending VTubers. Oh my goodness. So here I am, laying down, trying to get all cozy, take a snooze cruise, and I check Twitter like most people are wont to do when they're laying in bed trying to go to sleep, and I see Ironmouses trending. I don't know why that matters to me. I don't really watch VTubers all that often. That's not my thing. It's a really, really good friend of mine's thing, so I occasionally, watch stuff he sends me or whatnot. I've done a HoloLive reaction on this channel before, and that's about the extent of my knowledge of VTubers. Those 2 reactions I did, and then a buddy of mine who's really, really into them. But for whatever reason, I decided to, click on the HoloLive trending, and oh my goodness, did it open up a world of storms. Like, let's get into these articles and tweets and just this mass hysteria. So here we are with this tweet. Ironmouse, Silvervale, pick me, fill in, I'm done with it, F it, VTube community is by and large transphobic, F y'all. So here I was, I'm saying, alright, of course, it's about Hogwarts Legacy. I thought we were done with all this Hogwarts Legacy bogus. The game sold $1 gajillion, and we're good. We moved on. We got other things to talk about, like World War III and the fact there's gonna be another Lord of the Rings movie, because I thought we were finished with those after The Hobbit and the awful Rings of Power series. But no. Apparently Hogwarts Legacy is still a thing, so let's keep going with it. But it's not just about Hogwarts Legacy. So right here, we have VTuber faces backlash after streaming Hogwarts Legacy, calling trans critics Twitter freaks. This is already a lie. This is inherently lie. We got a headline here that is blatantly false. Again, I got nothing against VTubers, but I got no love for them either. I'm firmly in the middle here. So the fact that, I'm taking this side, I'm an unbiased party, but this is ridiculous. I'm going to show you guys some bits of this article and then show you some other stuff because I want you to see the blatant lies from We Got This Covered. That's the site. The discourse around Hogwarts Legacy is largely faded, but the discussion about J.K. Rowling and her damaging rhetoric regarding trans people is far from over. For the most part, those who aren't going to play the game have made their minds up, and those who have lost interest in discussing the negatives of their decision, most people who've already made a Hogwarts Legacy purchase aren't going to change their minds anytime soon. But it's not stopping trans advocates and their allies from keeping up the fight. They're seeking to ensure that no one is left unaware of Rowling's influence on trans identity and safety, even if their insistence starts to look like bullying to some. Hogwarts Legacy boycotters have been accused of bullying already after a streamer was caught getting emotional following pushback for the latest claim of bullying seems to hold even less water. Pushback this time comes from VTuber Silvervale, who recently lashed out at trans advocates on stream. Now, if you're wondering where Silvervale comes into this, the reason that Ironmouse is trending and people are attacking her is because Ironmouse did what any good friend does when the good friend is in the right. I want to clarify that, and have their back, defend them, take their side. Now, if your buddy's not in the right, a good friend would be honest and be like, hey, no, let's walk this back, that you messed up. But Silvervale was in the right here because she just wants to play a freaking game, a really popular game, the #1 game on Twitch. Being a VTuber is still a business, so even let's say if she wasn't exactly like a massive Harry Potter fan, it's still a good business model to play the #1 game on Twitch, but that's neither here nor there. So Ironmouse, defended Silvervale, and now they're both getting attacked for being transphobic, even though that's not the case. Let's keep reading. A clip of the stream has gone viral online, showcasing Silvervale's response to detractors when they pushed back against the streamer's decision to play Hogwarts Legacy. In the clip, Silvervale lashes out at boycotters and protesters after noting that she does not condone the ideals of the author and simply wants to be a fucking wizard. As the clip goes on, Silvervale notes she simply wants to return to her childhood via Hogwarts Legacy and attempts to create separation between the game and its creator. This is something many Harry Potter fans are trying to do as they grapple with Rowling's impact on both the wizarding world and trans people's safety. I'm gonna keep going. I got so much to say, but I only got, a 10 to 20 minute video to do it in, so I'm gonna get to the meat and potatoes of this as quickly as I can. But, ooh, this is already rather upsetting. But it's Silvervale's next words that got her into hot water with viewers. Well, it didn't get her into hot water with viewers because she's still one of the biggest VTubers out there, and the vast majority of her viewers are A-OK. It got her in hot water with, to use her words, Twitter freaks. And that's what they are. They're Twitter freaks. They're idiots that live on the line between, profile pictures of anime characters and sexual-looking, CGI girls. And basically, they're not real people. They probably get up in the morning, brush their teeth, take a shower, assuming they have some sort of basic sense of hygiene, and then they go work at the gas station or the warehouse or, whatever menial job they do that probably doesn't pay them enough, so they come home and take out their anger on Twitter over things that don't actually matter. We're gonna enjoy this fucking game, Silvervale says, before proclaiming that I will not be bullied by a bunch of Twitter freaks with nothing better to do with their goddamn lives. Yeah, I mean, she's exactly right. They don't have anything to do with their lives. They just want to get on their keyboard, they want to type, and then feel better about themselves instead of going out and actually doing something in the world, but they figure they can make a difference by typing, because that doesn't require any real effort. It was this classification in particular that led to the backlash. It's one thing to be frustrated by the complex situations surrounding Hogwarts Legacy, particularly as a fan of the wizarding world, and entirely another to classify people with very real criticism as Twitter freaks. No. They're effectively the same thing, and here's why they're the same thing. Because these freaks are on Twitter doing nothing but typing for clout, and even if it's not clout, even if it's something they truly agree with, I'm sorry, your Twitter post that 33.5 people see aren't actually, it's not going to change anything. It's not going to do the world any better. Go work at a soup kitchen. Go actually maybe donate some of your money to trans causes if that's something you want to believe in, whatever. But these people are Twitter freaks because they think that just typing on the computer and getting their thoughts out there is, it's a nice little pat themselves on the back moment so they can say, oh, look what I'm doing. I'm on the right side of history. Right side, left side, wrong side, upside. It doesn't freaking matter. The point is, if your digital little anime avatar is typing out 120 characters to give a good message, that's not real change. You are a Twitter freak because you're not doing anything out in the real world aside from bullying someone who literally just wants to play a freaking video game. Those who push back against Hogwarts Legacy might not all do so in the best way, as people are rarely convinced by anger and accusation, but their points are nonetheless valid. No, they're not, or at least I would say most people's aren't. Your bias is showing we got this covered. Here's the thing. The reason I'm saying no, they're not, it's not because my bias is the other way. It's because I'm not biased at all. I don't have a bias about this. I don't care about the Harry Potter game. I don't care about the Harry Potter community. I don't care about the trans side of the Twitter stuff because it's not a community I'm a part of. I'm just an outsider looking in. I got no dog in this fight. That's why I know that I can be truly unbiased. We Got This Covered clearly has a bias, and it's a bias that I'm damn tired of. Rowling's words and accusations do real actual harm to trans people, and acknowledging that fact doesn't make someone a troll. Yeah, if they do it in a trollish manner, it does. And here's what I mean by that. We're gonna get to this right here. It says not a troll. This is absolutely a troll. Racism, transphobia, if you support Silvervale, unfollow me right now. This is who you're supporting. And they fake tweets. They fake these tweets. They burned down Arby's. God, I hate you N-words so much. I just found out the transgender suicide rate is 41%, and I've been laughing my ass off since then. These are fake tweets made to make Silvervale look like a transphobe and look like a racist. Now, I don't know Silvervale. Clearly someone like me that's got, not even 450 subscribers probably don't know one of the most massive VTubers out there. But I got an inkling. I got this small suspicion. Silvervale ain't no racist and transphobe. But we got someone out here making fake tweets and spreading them around, getting 55.5k views, retweets, likes, and whatnot, trying to portray her as such, and you're going to have some idiots on the internet that can't tell this is Photoshop, and this could impact this woman's career, her livelihood, people's public perception of her, and this dude is a troll. I know it says not a troll, but this is Land Chad, not a troll, is a troll account. So when this article right here says, acknowledging that fact doesn't make someone a troll, yeah, there can be trolls out there that are acknowledging these facts and are also trolls. The two aren't mutually exclusive. I gave you one example, but there are plenty out there. Now, I'm not going to go over this entire article, because like I said, this is quite the long article. But I do want to get back to one more thing she said that I found rather important. Silvervale goes out of her way to say, LGBT people are awesome, Twitter people are not awesome. There you go. That's good enough for me, because I take people at their word, at face value. They say something, I assume they mean it. I assume they're being truthful, unless, I got reason to suspect otherwise. Homeboy here, he's not being truthful, because I know these are fake Photoshop tweets. That's deceit. But this, LGBT people are awesome, Twitter people are not awesome, I can fully believe that that's what Silvervale believes. She thinks the LGBT people, cool, they all right, they A-okay. Twitter people, who are, not real people at all, not cool. And I think that's a totally fine position to hold because Twitter is not real life. Now let's get back to Ironmouse. Here we got a nice supporter, So Ironmouse is transphobic for, checks notes, defending her friend and saying that nobody should be harassed. Yeah, take your ass home somewhere. And then, they're responding to the post I had earlier. That's good. Yeah, I like it. We got Brittany Venti, who, I'll be honest, I like Brittany Venti. I'm quite the fan of Brittany Venti in some aspects, other aspects not. You can like someone without agreeing with them 100%. Brittany Venti, not a big fan of VTubers. She said some really not great things about VTubers, and frankly, I think that she doesn't quite understand VTubers, and I think she projects and puts a lot of incorrect information out there based on her perception that isn't accurate, and I don't think she cares to try and understand what VTuber is. But you know what? That's fine. I like her takes on other stuff. I don't like her takes on VTubers. Again, as someone that's not even a fan of VTubers, I just don't like her uninformed positions on the matter. But yeah, this is an L for Brittany Venti, in my opinion. I still think she should get her Twitter back. I think that it's pretty messed up that she is still banned for something that she should not be banned for. Hashtag free Brittany Venti. Now, would you look at that? Me, being a rational individual, I can dislike Brittany Venti's take on this, still want her to have her account back because I feel that she's been unjustly banned, not like her take on this, and be defending the people that she normally is an advocate against. Because I'm a rational individual who can look at things on a case-by-case basis. I just watched Ironmouses Response. I think it was meant to be neutral, but holy mother of pearl, she started that shit off with everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Trans people's existence isn't an opinion, and more people gotta realize this. Shit isn't up for debate. Like, hello? That's not what was meant, and either you know this and you're being disingenuous, or you're proof that people on Twitter ain't real people, because no one is really this stupid, or at least I hope no one is really this stupid, because if so, I don't see how we get more than, 6-7 generations down the line without someone hitting the bid red button and blowing us all to Kingdom Come. Look, when Ironmouse said, everyone's entitled to their opinion, what she meant was people are entitled to the opinion of not buying the game for their personal reasons or buying the game because they want to enjoy a game. It's that freaking simple. Basically, people are entitled to the opinion of I don't want this game, I don't want to buy this game, I think this game is harmful, and others are entitled to the opinion of I disagree with that, I can separate the art from the artist. And you know what? If people don't want the game, if they don't want to buy it, if they want to boycott it, whatnot, I think that's dumb, but of course that's an opinion they're allowed to have, and yeah, they don't have to buy the game. They don't have to play the game. They definitely should not be trying to force others into not buying and playing the game. But whatever, that's old news. I've said that before in my other Hogwarts Legacy videos that once again, like I said, I thought I was done with. I'll just get a couple more tweets before we round this out. Right here, we got one. Can you even imagine how bad it would be if a trans woman joined VShojo? She'd be doxxed within 24 hours and the harassment would never end. These corporate VTubers live in their own reality. They can't fathom what it's like for us. How do you know none of the VTubers are trans? You don't know that. These VTubers, they're characters, they are avatars. Maybe one of the real individuals behind said VTuber is a trans individual. You don't know because their identity has not come out. They've not been doxxed. You don't know the people behind these VTuber masks, at least for 99% of them. And you know what? That's fine. I got no issue with that. The point is, you can't say that, oh man, the VTube community is so transphobic and whatnot. I have seen nothing but the most loving and welcoming types of individuals in the VTubing community. Now, they get a little hostile when you come at them. They treat their VTube avatars, I'm talking about the fans of this instance, the fans of these VTubers treat them like they're the One Ring, they're God, like, they're precious. Like, for whatever reason, they defend these VTubers through and through, and I get defending someone you're a fan of, but there is an unhealthy attachment to it for 9 times out of 10. I did that whole VTuber reaction video, and while I was very, very nice about the singer 9 times out of 10, the few minor criticisms I had, there were a couple of VTuber fans in my DMs or in my comments that weren't happy that I criticized the 1 or 2 things I didn't like. So yeah, obviously any community is going to have stans, but the vast majority, nah. There's been a very welcoming and happy community from what I've seen from the outside looking in. And let me tell you, the buddy of mine that is a big fan of VTube stuff, he's not exactly an alpha male, okay? I love the dude to death. He's amazing, but he's not exactly an alpha male. And you know what? He's not getting ridiculed for being a beta by other, people in the VTube communities. He's just cool with them. They talk, they leave the comments, they're fans, they share music, things like that. It seems like a pretty cool, group to be in, a pretty cool fandom to be in for people that are into that sort of thing. So no, I can't take this, tweet seriously about how they're transphobic and whatnot. But look, this video is already getting into an absurd length, so I'm going to go ahead and close it out here. I just want to say that, look, like I've said multiple times, I'm not exactly a big VTuber fan. I'm not exactly in that community. The little bit I know about it, I've enjoyed. I thought it was fine. Other aspects I find kind of cringe, but you're going to find cringe stuff in any community. One old community I'm a part of, the Star Wars community and the Dragon Ball Z community. And let me tell you, there's some pretty cringe mofos in both those communities, I swear. So I'm sure it's no different in the VTuber fandom community, whatever you want to call it. But to be attacking these streamers, to be attacking these VTubers, to be attacking these avatars, for simply wanting to play a video game to the point where news articles are covering them, Yo, this has gotta stop. This is bananas. Ironmouse did nothing wrong. Silverveil did nothing wrong. VShojo, Hololive, any of them, any of the independent mofos, they didn't do anything wrong. And you guys need to stop. And if you're watching this and you are part of that, VTube community, that fandom, whatnot, I gotta tell you. Please subscribe because, I mean, let's be honest, I need all the support I can get. We can fight this battle together. So please, that goes for all of you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your opinions either in the comments below or on Twitter where you can find me at BoltTheWord. And please do check out the back catalog. I do nerdy news every day. And, sometimes it's about VTube stuff. Other times it's about the Joker 2 and the fact that people are throwing a fit about that movie having Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn. The list goes on. So check out the back catalog. Please do subscribe. And remember, it's all here in the Nerdosphere because this has been Words of Paradise.
It's Ryan Colt Levy, the voice of Denji, aka Chainsaw Man, and you are watching Words of Paradise.